Fraser Massey, Twister Solutions Limited. Tell us a little bit about Twister Solutions.
Where do we start? Twister Solutions started in 2003. Started by myself and Aaron Preston, both fresh out of university, never worked for anyone, and decided to start an IT company. Started literally working from home, worked for a few clients for a number of years, and expanded from there.
That's a very brave move to come out of university and do that. What was the motivation?
We didn't want to work for anyone. We wanted to work for ourselves, which is a lot harder initially, but we've got our own control and our future is in our hands, which is how we wanted it. At the time, we didn't have any real obligations. We didn't have mortgages, children that we do now. So it was a really easy decision to make, to give it a go. And if it didn't work, we had our degrees to fall back on. But it's the best move we ever made.
What's been the hardest thing about running your own company?
Hardest thing, starting from scratch, having no contacts, existing clients. We moved out of doing a lot of work in London just before the recession and brought our business to be more local. That made it very hard at the start, just to literally start from scratch and build a whole network of partners and clients and things like that, and suppliers as well. But yeah, we've never looked back, and it's been the best thing we've ever done.
2003, now 2014, but has there been a pivotal year for Twister Solutions?
Probably around 2009. We joined a local networking group, made great partnerships and worked with loads of great people who we still work with today, 5 years later. And that really established us in the area, in the Thurrock and Basildon area of business. The A13 and the A127 corridors are sort of our home turf, and that's where we do most of our work. And that really establishing ourselves in the area back in those days has really been the pivotal moment.
You are a businessman. What makes you a businessman?
Lots of different qualities. Hard working, but we're a small enough team that we can really care. So if we get an email late at night or something we've got to do, we will do it, because we're not the sort of guys that are going to say, oh, it's 5:05, we don't want to know. So we really care about our client base.
It's not just the two of you now, there's lots of people with logo design t-shirts around here, isn't there?
Yes, myself and Aaron, we're the directors of the company. We're assisted by Megan and Frankie, who assist us with tech support, first line. We've got Lewis working part-time, who works alongside the tech team. We've also got administration headed by Suzanne, who looks after all of the invoices and the bits that me and Aaron would rather spend our time doing the IT side of things.
So that's great, isn't it? Because you mentioned invoices. For a lot of small companies that we're speaking to, that's the big headache of how chasing the invoices, isn't it?
Absolutely. We've been there, and I'm not saying that we won't go there again. Cash flow is still one of the main constraints for businesses expanding, not just in this area, but probably around the world at the moment. So it's something that's always in the back of our minds. But we like to build up such a close relationship that it's never an issue, and that's the way we like to do business with our local sort of clients and partners.
Do you have a 5-year plan?
Absolutely. We've got everything from a 5-week to a 5-year plan. We'd like to see the business in 5 years, a lot more of the tasks taken care of automatically, a lot more systems in place, more staff. Probably, I think 10 has been the number we've been thinking about. Get a team of 10, which should mean that everything should be handled by someone's responsibility. There's
a Fraser Massey, 2014, who's leaving university and thinking about these job prospects. What advice, if they're thinking about, I'm going to start a company, what's your advice to that young Fraser Massey?
Be prepared to put in the hard work, long hours, lots of dedication. Build a very close network around you that you can fall back on, you can ask for advice and support. Those people will help you grow as a person and help your business develop over the years. But if you want to do it, the sky is the limit, and you can do anything you want. So just put your head down, keep focused on the overall goal of what you're aiming towards, and never look back.
Fraser Massey, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.